Oh, hi, Doc Ronald here. I'm pretty excited today. Boy, have I got a good useful survival tip for you people today. I know most of you live in cities and in houses, and you get your heat and your cooking by pressing buttons. But have you ever been in the bush and you need to make a fire to stay warm, and all you know how to do is just pile some sticks up and light it? Well, it's not so easy as that. You see, well, here I am here in the mountains. It's been raining for days, and everything on the ground is still a little bit wet. The sun's come out, and that's okay too, but it's got pretty chilly. I've got some matches, but all the fuel's wet. So what I got to do is look around and see what I can find that's dry. You see, fuel. Fire. It has two friends. Number one, fuel, and number two, oxygen, and it has one major enemy, and that's water. So we got to deal with those three things today, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my secret for getting a fire going. So on a day like this, when it's getting pretty chilly, you might want to sit around and strum some chords and sing "Kumbaya" or something like that. Here, let me show you. Let me show you exactly in detail what to do. Uh, okay, so here the first thing we're going to do is get prepared for our fire before we collect the fuel. So what I want to do is, you can see, if you don't have a fireplace, you're going to light it on the open ground, but you don't want to just light it anywhere, because these sticks might catch fire, and the fire spread, and then you got yourself a forest fire, and you have to go on the run, if you know what I mean. You can say, so get a nice flat spot like this, and you can even use these sticks that you're gathering here. They can create a bit of fuel themselves. You see, like this. Start off with a bit of fuel, and you'll look around, and you'll see sticks everywhere, and leaves. So what we want to do is go and find some dry sticks, dry leaves, and get this thing going. So here we go. Look at this. See, you want to make sure your sticks you'll snap. You see, if you get the ones that'll snap, then that's the best thing. They're going to light up quickest. There's a bit of wood there, so get yourself a nice little pile of leaves. You're going to scrape up the stuff that's on the top. It's probably driest, but I can feel a bit of damp in there still. Get yourself lots of leaves like that, because you remember what I said. Oxygen is a friend to fire. So what you got to do is get something nice and open and light, so there's lots of air flowing through there, so the fire has lots of oxygen. Okay, so you've done that. Now I'm going to go and show you how to get some sticks for the rest of the fire. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, I've just gone for a little walk here, and look what I found. Here I am in the eucalypt forest. You can see this section's been burnt out not too long ago, and there's a lot of dead matter in here, so it's pretty dry. Like, look at this. Look at here. This stuff's just perfect. These eucalypt branches that have died and fallen down, and it's still got some oil in, and it'll ignite like crazy. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Ooh, here's a treasure trove of sticks. This one. So you want to get these size sticks, sort of bigger than your finger, and then not too big. You can snap them, break them up into pieces, sort of arm's length, and that way they're nice and tidy to get in a fire. So here we go. Look at this. Oh boy, there's a treasure trove here for sure. It's a treasure trove of nice fire sticks. Okay, let me gather those up, and we'll get those back to camp and we get those things going. Okay. Here we are in the forest, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Doc, what have you told us so far? You haven't told us anything that just anybody could light a fire. Figuring that out, it's pretty common sense. Even a city person would know to look around. You can look around and you can see lots of fuel. But what I tell you is, it's okay to think that on a dry day. But what I've got here, this situation is, it's been wet. Everything's kind of damp, so you don't want to even attempt your fire until you know that it's going to take off with some dry fuel. So where's the dry fuel in this forest? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you a secret that I've never told anyone before. There's one place that there's always dry fuel, and it's the best stuff to use to get a fire going, the best fire starter. You see here, look at this. This is a grass tree. These things grow in the drier forests of Australia, and the top's all nice and bushy and green. But if you check out under here, you can see under here. Lift these dry leaves and look what you find. Oh my golly, look what you find, these things here. You can break these off. The old leaves stay on the plant and hang on underneath. So you reach underneath, watch, it's a bit sharp, and hang on underneath and look what you find. Look what you find. They're like dry matchsticks, perfectly dry. Even though it's been raining for days, the water is shed off the top of the grass tree, leaving the bottoms all nice and crispy. Look at that. I'll reach under there, grab another bunch. Okay. Twist it around. Watch your fingers. These things are sharp. Don't hang on and pull and let it slide through your hands, because it's very sharp indeed. You cut your hands. So here we go. Break it up, and you got some nice crisp fuel. Now there's the secret. There's the secret to getting your fire going instantaneously. Number one, you want to light that up and your fire will just burst. If you don't use something like this, it's going to be smoldering, you're going to be blowing on it, you're going to be frustrated, and your lady or your guy is going to think, what a loser, he's not going to be able to, or she's not going to be able to look after me in the bush. I think I'll just go home because I'm freezing and it's cold up here and it's wet, so not going to stay with this fella. But here's the secret. This will win your hearts for sure. She'll marry you after this. Okay, I'm going to take this back to camp for you. Okay, we're ready to fire up here. We got our matches. Okay, you can see I've built a little stone ring here. Now that's not just for looks. It's to contain the fire. You know, we've cleaned the ground and we got a nice cleared space for the fire to go in. But what these rocks are here for too is to absorb the heat from the fire, because then they'll radiate the heat slowly out and keep you warmer. That's the whole idea of this thing, you know, get them nice and warm. So what we've got here basically is we've got our leaves and little tiny sticks, and I'm going to put those on first. They're a bit damp, remember, so they might be a little bit hard to get going at first. But what I want is want to create a nice little loose pile of leaves. You see, I could probably start the fire with these alone, but I'm not sure that they're dry enough for that. So what I want to do is use my special technique here. These leaves off the grass tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them so it's a little bit like pickup sticks, you know. I want to build a kind of teepee here, so it's nice and loose and open. Okay, you can see that it's nice and open. So there's lots of air in there, because remember, oxygen is the fire's friend. So we got the fuel, and oxygen's enemy is the water. So what we've done here is we've got some really dry fuel. So we've eliminated the water problem. And once these things get alight, they should get everything else dry. And boom, Bob's your uncle. Here we go. And then you can see over here, what I've got over here is a little pile of little sticks. And then moving on to the bigger sticks that I've broken up from those branches I gathered, okay? So you want to have plenty of those in supply so when your fire starts going, you don't have to go look for more fuel. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to put some these little dry twigs on top of there too, just lightly so as they don't disturb the pile. Okay, I think we've got her. Got her set up there now. Push those out of the way. Okay, here we go. What's going to happen now? Oh, one more thing. I thought I'd remind you of what I do is I keep a plastic plate handy, or you could use a bit of cardboard or a pot lid or something like that. The reason for that is to create some wind to blow at the base of the fire once you get it started, to give it even more oxygen. And remember, oxygen's the friend. Okay, here we go. If the wind's not too strong, we'll try and light this up. What I want to do is get some ends of this thing, because they're the thing that's going to light the quickest, okay? That's what we're going to do here. It's nice. Okay, we'll give it a try. Can't guarantee it'll work the first time. There we go. She started up. You see those little grass trees? Those grass tree leaves? Boy, are they magic. They're just magic. You get your fire going. Lickety-splitly. Voila! Look at that! Look at that! We've got a nice... Well, better not speak too quickly. Not raging yet. We gotta keep that fire open. Keep it fed with the light stuff. Okay? Get some more leaves over here. She's starting to go. And a bit of a breeze on too. There we go. Okay. Back it up with a few more little sticks. You don't add too much fuel too quickly or you'll starve the fire. You don't want to choke it out by covering it up. But keep that air in there. Remember that. Keep that air. Keep that little teepee built up there. And as you stack the sticks on, keep that teepee form growing like that a little bit. She falls down, but put the sticks on. Higgledy-piggledy. Keeping the air in. Keep the air in. Keep those sticks burning. See those sticks? You can see this by the smoke. They're a little bit wet, but that those twigs got them. Those twigs got them started. That's for sure. Just keep on going. Don't smother it. More leaves. And eventually, you'll build it up, and before long, you'll be singing Kumbaya. See ya.